Hey friends, welcome back to Llama Mama Kayla's Yarn Tube. I'm Kayla. Thank you for stopping by for a visit today. If you are new here, I thank you for clicking on this video and giving me a chance. And if you've been around for a while, I appreciate you so very much for always being here and supporting supporting me and watching my videos. I love you guys and you just mean a lot to me. So I am excited to be back in the yarn room today. I have been doing a little bit of arranging, just a little short spurts. If you've seen the previous two videos, you know I can only do a tiny bit at a time. But that's what I've been doing, and it's coming along. It'll get done. I've made a lot of progress, actually. I'm proud of the progress that I have made because it's a lot of work, but it is fun watching it come together and discovering what yarns that I have. And so, yeah, this is my yarn room, and I'm excited about it. I'm in a new season of my life. Um, my kids are grown and moved out. I don't have grandkids. We have these two bedrooms that no one is using, for anything. And so I'm lucky enough that I do have an extra bedroom here. Our home is three bedrooms. So Big Daddy and I have our bedroom. Our son Dakota had a bedroom, and this was actually Dakota's bedroom. And then my son Elijah had a bedroom, which is next door, the room next to this one. So, you know, all all my life, my everything I did was about my kids. I homeschooled my kids for 23 years, raised them, um, you know, did my best as a mother to be a good mother. I hope my kids think I was. I don't know. I tried. I tried my best. But anyway, um, I did for my kids. And so I'm at a season of my life where I can do for myself a little bit now. And so that feels good. And it feels good to just have a room that I can dedicate to myself and fill it with yarn. Um, Chronically crocheting Crystal and I were talking. We both have, chronic illnesses and just a lot of health issues going on in our life. And, um, yarn is something that brings us joy. Even, we can just be so sick and just be feeling so bad that yarn, kind of helps you forget how sick you are for a moment. And I mean, not for long, but for a moment, you can just forget about how sick you are and just enjoy your yarn. And so I'm so thankful that I do have this yarn room and I can pull all this yarn out. My yarn has been in totes for many, many years, since 2016 when I started playing with yarn. And so it's exciting being able to pull it all out and see exactly what I have. And I do see that I have some yarn that I'm probably not going to use, but I want to get it all out. Think about the yarn, could I use that yarn or not? And then donate it to a couple of places here locally that I know could use yarn. So that's my plan. But anyway, first I want to get it all out and look at it. So let me say, even though my yarn room is not finished, it is inspiring me. I'm already inspired to play with yarn and to crochet things. So I'm excited about that. I was wanting to do a little year-long project, but I didn't feel like I had it in me to do like this a big huge blanket that was a year-long thing. Although I am doing that Sophie's Universe blanket, and it is a very long, takes a long time to do that. Well, the way I'm doing it, I'm not working on it like it's not my only project. I'm not just working on it all the time. I'm working on it a little bit here and there, and I've had, some health issues going on, surgery, COVID, and such. And so I haven't crocheted on it very much this past week. So, spoiler alert. But anyway, I wanted a project that I could do, a year-long project, but I didn't want it to be a daunting thing that was hanging over my head. And so I was looking at my yarn in here, and actually the theme of my room here is bees. I have different bees. Let's see. This my pull chains on my ceiling fan and light is actually bees. Um, I have this bee doll that I made on a knitting machine, and so it sits in this room. I like bees. I don't know why. I just like bee themes, and so over there I have a bee wreath that I made. I have some a bee mobile hanging from the ceiling over here, and I just have several little. Um, I have several bees going on that I've made over the years of different sizes um, and colors and such. Oh, there's a little blue one. So I've made this. I've made a lot of bees, and so I like bees to decorate bees in this room. So I decided I was going to do a monthly bee. Every month, do a bee and do the colors to remind me of that month. So for January, I decided to do a little winter themed bee. So I picked blue and made a little bee. And this is my January bee. So I didn't follow a certain pattern for this. Like I said, I've made a lot of bees in my crochet time. I've made a lot of bees. So I already know that I'm going to start with, I don't do a magic spring or magic circle, whatever you call it. I do chain two and then I go back into the first one. And so I do 6 single crochets into there. And then the next round, I increase each stitch and do a single crochet in every stitch. And then the next round, I increase um, every other one, increase one, single crochet one, increase, single crochet all the way around. And then the next round, depending on what size bee I want, I might single crochet 2 and then increase. Or I might, if I feel like that's big enough, and I don't remember where I did on this one, I might just start single crocheting all the way around until I get it, down a little bit and then put in my stripes, which are 2 rows, and then in between are 2 rows, and then my 2 stripes, and then I go a couple of rounds and then start decreasing. So that is, I mean, I don't think I've ever made 2 bees the same way. I probably do them different every time. But here's my crochet January bee. I used Craft Smart yarn for this blue. I'm not sure of the actual title of it because, do I have one in here? I'm not sure the actual name of that because mine was actually a scrap ball. It didn't have a band on it. But I know that's a blue from Craft Smart Michaels. And then the wings are also Craft Smart. And they're called something like Ice. I'm not sure what this one is called. And then I had a scrap ball of just some kind of navy, not dark navy, but some kind of blue that I did the stripes in. And then I put some little eyes on them. But anyway, that is my little January bee. And so I don't know if I'm going to hang these from the ceiling or just set them around at different places in the room or whatever. But I'm now going to start on a Valentine bee for February. And so each month I plan to do something like that, like St. Patrick's Day. For March, I'll do a green bee. April, I'll do some kind of spring colors. May, I don't know. June, July, I'll probably do like a red, white, and blue. September, who knows? But I'll come up with something, And then there's October. It could be, Halloween colors. Then fall for Thanksgiving, and then Christmas. So anyway, I plan to do a little bee. This doesn't take long to make. I can make this little bee in just about an hour probably. Um, really, it doesn't take long at all. Once you do your little increase, ever how that's getting your circle, ever how you want it. And I mean, you can make them small, you can make them bigger, you can make it really big. um, Once you get that, you just single crochet back to about right here and then start decreasing. So, and whenever I did use my blue here, I didn't cut my yarn. I just kind of left it on the inside and pulled it up when I did this. And then I left it again, and I left that blue and pulled it up to do my other stripe. And then my yarn was already there when I got ready to work on the rear. So, yeah. There are so many bee patterns out there and bee tutorials on the internet. If you just search crochet bee, you will find lots and lots of different patterns. They're probably all the same because I mean, how many different ways can you make a bee? It just depends on what size you're making. And like I said, I probably don't make any of mine the same size. I um, just do it different every time, probably because I don't really think about it. So anyway, that's my little bee, and I think he turned out cute. And now I'm excited to do a Valentine bee. So that's my next project, and that'll be my February bee. Um, my January crochet bee is pretty late. I didn't decide to do this until this weekend, and so yeah. And if you wanted to do something like that, by all means, go right ahead. You might not like bees, but there might be some little character or little animal or something that you like that you could do the same thing with. Just use different color yarns to represent that month or something. I mean, I'm not saying anyone has to do that. I'm just saying that's what I'm doing. But if that appeals to you, bees might not appeal to you. So pick out something else, a little cow or whatever it is that you like and would want to decorate with or something. Anyway, yeah, I'm just enjoying my yarn, enjoying my room, and it is inspiring me. Like, I'm having to hold myself back from starting a whole bunch of projects because I don't need to start a whole bunch of projects. Once I get all my yarn situated, and because I have some boxes of yarn in the floor here, once I get that cleared out and get this room swept really good and mopped super good, and then I will I have some boxes of some whips, and we're going to start going through whips. So I'm going to have a Frog It or Finish It Friday videos coming out. Lisa from Happy to Hook Creations does that, and I enjoy watching her videos. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I might send Lisa a message and ask her if she minds if I do that. But yeah, I need to get on some whips. So I have a lot of whips. But I'm still going to start new projects because that's fun. Oh, goodness, guys. So anyway, a lot of people have asked about these cubes. They come from Amazon. If you search square cube storage or anything like that, you'll find tons of different ones. So, and they're all vary in price, and the price goes up and down. Like before I purchased these, I watched the price go down, and I didn't buy them, and the price went back up, and I didn't buy them. I waited until the price went back down again. So the price fluctuates on those a lot. I don't know why, but it does. So when I saw the price go down again, I was like, okay, I gotta buy them. And so I bought my first set. I think I bought 2 boxes. And then after Dakota had done some of them, he had done that back wall there. He said, well, you could get some more. I could do this wall over here. And so I just watched it for a couple more weeks until that price went down again. and then I bought them. So that's the story of the cubes. They come from Amazon, and they're plastic. They're made of plastic. Someone asked. They have some metal, um, but they're mostly made of plastic. They were easy to put together. Well, for Dakota. For me, I'd still be sitting on the floor crying trying to get them together. But each set comes with a little hammer, and you just tap them in together. And he didn't have no trouble putting them together. I would have been here all day. Big Daddy did get my two boards over here that were too short. I mean, not too narrow. They weren't wide enough. Like the bottom board was a 1x8, and the two boards above it was 1x6, and 1x6 was not wide enough to put yarn on. So I needed 1x8s, and so he did go to Lowe's and get me two 1x8 boards and put those up for me last night. So I'm already filling them with yarn. Yeah. So I still have a lot of yarn to go through. I have some cubes down here that I haven't even looked at yet. Um, I haven't pulled anything down. I mean, pulled anything out of those yet. I have some yarn up here that's just kind of stuck there for now because I haven't decided exactly what I'm doing or where that cube is going to be or something, So I have a lot of yarn that I haven't touched yet to rearrange, but I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. I see a lot of progress already made, and it's going to happen. But guys, remember tomorrow we're having a crochet Valentine party. Have a project to work on, have you a special drink that you want to enjoy, maybe a treat. I have some, I think, sugar cookies and maybe sugar wafer cookies. And Big Daddy got me some chocolate. And so chocolate just melts in your mouth. And so I can eat that for sure. And so we're going to have a little crochet party. It's not live. I'm going to record that video in the AM, and so it will be there all day for your convenience whenever you're ready to sit down and have a crochet party. So it's no certain time. It'll be at your convenience, but I'm trying to get the video out earlier in the day so that it's there for when you get ready. Okay, guys, I'm going to let you all get going. It is really time for Big Daddy to start driving up any minute now, so I'll be back tomorrow. See you guys later. Bye, friends. Love you.